Siyar Bahadurzada is 34. Millender is 3 inches taller. That matches his edge in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 24 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, by way of Kabul, Afghanistan, Siyar the Great Bahadurzada. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fullerton, California, Curtis Millender. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mike Beltran.
Oh, we like the stare down. Of course, we like the Mike Beltran mustache. Ariane Celeste is here. Curtis Millender, born in San Bernardino, fights out of Fullerton, California. Ben Jones, his longtime chief corner.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Head up, let's go.
Siyar says everybody's a great striker, everybody's a great ground fighter, but the thing that separates him from everybody else is he's got balls, he says.
I'm pretty sure Millender has balls as well.
That's my point. So what's going to really happen is...
It's his belief.
That's his power in his head.
Absolutely. And the fact that he knows he could smash people.
There's that teep kick in the right hand right off the bat. Those are his 2 best weapons that he uses over and over. And he finds the timing as he finds his range. Siyar. Look at the length of Millender. It's just long.
Long and knows how to use it. It reminds me a little bit of John Jones in that range. That he's just excellent at utilizing that advantage that he has in his frame.
Well, after John started fighting the way he did, I started to see a lot of gentlemen take a lot of the fundamentals that he uses. This teep kick to the front. If you got a long stature, long limbs, you try to fight somewhat like John Jones. And Curtis Millender has similarities, just like we've seen a lot of guys talk about fighting like John Jones. And it's that frame that they have that they know how to use very well.
Bahadurzada just kind of glanced him with a left hook there. Millender's got to be careful. Got to be careful closing that distance, because Bahadurzada's loading up with every shot.
We'll see that teep kick to the knee stops the overhand right from being able to throw when he wants to. So it is a good weapon that he's using in Millender. That'll slow down the right hand of Bahadurzada.
Bahadurzada is, he's not a guy that'll throw things at 50% speed and then ramp it up. Almost everything he throws is 100%. They're very nice there by Millender. Took the base out.
Bahadurzada with a finish in all 4 of his UFC wins.
Oh!
Bahadurzada shakes off that spinning attack from Millender, but it appeared to land at least partially.
It definitely landed partially. But Siyar can take it. But you don't want to take too many of those.
He takes pride in being able to take a lot of damage and keep throwing. That's one of the things he mentions.
This is what I was saying about Millender, that this is going to be a factor. It's not just the reach, but the utilization of kicks. He's got a much more kick-heavy game than Siyar does.
It's basically just having more weapons, like you're saying, Joe, and it's hard to deal with somebody who has more weapons than you.
And there was that knee. He tried to sneak it up the middle. Good movement there by Millender, just out of the range, but close enough to attack.
Yeah, Millender's worked hard on his movement, his footwork, just out of range with that offering there.
He's doing a good job of switching stances, too. In the middle of throwing kicks, he'll throw a punch. He's been very hard to read right now.
We'll see, he's got, as Millender has the reach advantage, I'd like to see Siyar be able to start feinting more, faking more. Otherwise, he's going to have a hard time because he's just too far out for Millender. You got to fake your way in and then try to pull out the punches of Millender and slip those to get inside. That's the best chance. And watch the knees on the way in.
There's that outside leg kick. Beautiful. And Millender, he clipped him there with that right.
No denying the one-punch knockout power of Bahadurzada.
Well, the way he throws, he commits to his punches, John, and he's doing that right now. He has faith in that one-punch knockout, and he just eats shots until he lands it.
He's eating a lot, though.
A lot.
And in getting very emotional and trying to get these shots back, he's really opening himself up.
Well, Joe, in my opinion, the leg kicks are what are really going to stop the power of the hands of Siyar over this fight if he keeps eating them.
A little flurry there from Siyar.
There's a lot of wasted energy. He's like really biting down and swinging hard and not getting much return for his investment.
Under a minute here to go, round one. Millender attacks the body again.
The thing about a guy like Bahadurzada, though, all it takes is one shot.
Right.
All it takes is one shot and everything changes. So Millender's got to mind his P's and Q's. And it's not that Millender can't put him out, but it's Millender is fighting a more technical style. Like he's not throwing things with all of his might. With Bahadurzada, you make one mistake, and if he lands, he's going to land with everything he's got from the toes.
Keep sticking to 1 of the 11.
Again, Millender mixing it up well.
I just love that Millender's using that jab so much. It's a great, you got to use that weapon against Siyar and keep him at distance, and that's exactly what he's doing. The jab and the teep kicks to the legs with the low kicks to the legs are really causing problems for Siyar. I'm curious to see how he adjusts in this next round. Here's some of the kicks that Millender's landing. That's a calf kick. That'll beat you up real quick. The spinning kick to the head, just blocked, still hurts. Another head kick, and that's all those kicks are coming off setups with the hands first. Low kick to the leg. I mean, over and over, he cannot keep eating those low kicks.
Don't worry, bro. How you feeling? All right, so you're just a little slow. You give that first round because you stayed long with him and didn't do a lot of forward pressure, all right? Forward pressure, but I need your feet to come with you. Bring those feet with you, Siyar, and they'll knock your ass out, all right? So whether you hit with a blue or a 9, follow with a 5, then get ready to follow again, all right? Aiming forward, cross line, etc. Little bro.
So you need to put 2 or 3 together, Siyar, and just move around that jab. Everything's based around that jab for him right now, so just move around that jab. 2 or 3 shots. Don't stop with 2 or 3 shots.
Well, when the calendar turns to 2019, UFC Fight Pass will be doubling its live event schedule, showcasing more than 200 exclusive events featuring top promotions from around the globe with more than 1,000 hours of live combat sports programming, including MMA, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, submission grappling, and more. Every night is fight night with UFC Fight Pass.
All right, gentlemen, second round. Ready to fight? Ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
Greg Jackson's exactly right. Millender gets the jab going, and then he sets up everything else from that. So that's what Siyar needs to get rid of. Counter that jab. There it is. Pressure. He's got to keep Millender on his heels as he's doing now.
He landed a good kick to the body there. The way he throws punches, too, they're really from the hips. I mean, he keeps his hands way low, and he's